but the fans at the venerable center stage in Atlanta are in fuego as the fallout from the momentous NXT takeover in Philadelphia continues this week on NXT. And tonight, for the first time since his heartbreaking defeat in Philly, we will hear from Johnny Gargano. What state of mind is Johnny wrestling in following his third consecutive loss to NXT champion Andrade Cien Almas in what was one of the greatest matches in NXT history? Alongside Nigel McGuinness and Percy Watson, I'm Mauro Ranallo. While Gargano came up short in his quest for the coveted NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver, Undisputed Era's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly retained the NXT Tag Team Championships when they defeated former title holders Authors of Pain. Tonight, Fish and O'Reilly defend the titles against the team they beat for top honors, Sanity.
Well, let's not forget, Undisputed Era attacked Sanity backstage some weeks ago before their scheduled tag team title rematch.
And speaking of the NXT Tag Team Championships, we are kicking off this edition of NXT TV with the Tag Team title match.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
We talked about Fish and O'Reilly's hard-fought title defense at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. What about Adam Cole? Went to the extreme with Aleister Black and was on the receiving end of the Black Mask. Oh!
Wait a second.
Here comes Sanity! Sanity attacking the Undisputed Era!
I ain't trying to wait.
Eric Young, Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf looking to mete out some comeuppance, but Fish and O'Reilly now putting the boots to Eric Young.
This is completely out of control.
Remember, the match hasn't even started yet. Saturday wasn't even introduced, and it's chaos here at center stage in Atlanta.
And to bring security out here to break this thing up.
Well, they have to try to restore some semblance of order if we are to have an NXT Tag Team title match.
Look at Killian Dane.
The Beast of Belfast running roughshod.
Someone's going to try to restore some order.
It's an amazing scene of anarchy here to kick off this week's NXT TV, and it looks like the Undisputed Era want to get out of Dodge.
You know what, though, guys? At the same time, I'm not even surprised. This has been boiling over between these two tag teams since TakeOver Brooklyn 3.
It was at TakeOver Brooklyn 3 where Sanity defeated Authors of Pain. Wait, here comes NXT GM.
Enough is enough! Enough is enough! This all ends tonight. Therefore, in tonight's main event, it will be all of Sanity versus all of Undisputed Era in a 6-man tornado tag team match.
Wow!
Oh, boy.
Tornado rules! A perturbed NXT GM William Regal laying down the hammer. And tonight, Sanity will meet Undisputed Era in a 6-man tornado rules match.
Well, this is more about the tag team titles, let's be honest. This is about retribution now. And maybe tonight we will finally see an end between this conflict.
And tonight, in that Tornado Rules match, all 6 superstars will be inside the square circle. No disqualification, no countout. Whoever scores the pinfall or submission will get the victory for his respective squad, Percy.
Between these two teams, it's going to be all-out chaos. It's going to be insane.
It is a huge main event. And speaking of huge, the biggest tag team in NXT is about to hit the ring.
Here is that biggest team that you talked about, Mauro. Weights and stakes.
Yeah, they complement each other like red wine and steak.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Tucker Knight, Otis Dozovic, Heavy Machinery!
Speaking of shakes and weights, them boys just had the heavy meats and eats barbecue just recently, which of course I was invited.
All night, Tucker Knight, the Dozer, Otis Dozovic, all about fun, all about entertaining the NXT universe, but they have made it known that they are all about pursuing the NXT Tag Team Championships, which right now, the Undisputed Era's Fish and O'Reilly hold on to that gold.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, Riddick Moss and Tito Sabatelli!
Well, judging by the reaction of the NXT Universe here in Atlanta, Riddick Moss and Tino Sabatelli, about as popular as Spectre and Meltdown of Percy, but they are hoping that they have the right code, the right program to defeat Heavy Machinery for the second straight time. Remember, the first time they met, or the last time they met, they stole it, literally.
Well, I mean, come on, man. They pulled a fast one is essentially what happened. If these guys would spend more time developing in the ring and out of the mirror, they could be working with something.
Riddick Moss's feet were on the rope the last time these two tandems squared off, and they were able to escape with a tainted victory, Nigel.
Well, absolutely, they took the advantage when they needed to. Will they be able to do the same thing here tonight? Or will Heavy Machinery be ready?
I think Heavy Machinery's ready. I think they learned their lesson last time. They're ready to go.
It will be Otis Dozovic, the compact powerhouse of Heavy Machinery, starting off against the bigger Riddick Moss, and so much strength and power on display in this tag team match.
I'm talking about.
And Heavy Machinery bringing the heavy artillery early to Riddick Moss.
Oh, that boom shakaloo.
Knight goes for the cover, just gets a 1.
Great start from Heavy Machinery. Nice and simple.
But them boys ain't trying to waste no time, man. They get it. They know what their abilities are, but they realize they have fun, but they're going to buckle down now.
Riddick Moss holding on to Knight's tights before delivering that rabbit lariat. And now powers Knight into his own corner, does Moss, the former college wrestler. Speaking of collegiate athletes, Tino Sabatelli, a gridiron gladiator who played in the NFL, and he and Moss want to keep their momentum going here.
Well, the NXT Universe trying to kill their momentum with that chant. Sabatelli, a premium athlete. Oh, evidence right there.
Athleticism on full display with that dynamic drop kick.
You ain't kidding, man. This kid's got a 37-inch vertical.
Whoa.
Hell of a tag in.
Aggressive tag by Sabatelli to his partner, Riddick Moss. Roll up by Knight. Moss telegraphed that back body drop following the Irish whip. Oh, but runs over Knight with the back elbow.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Both Sabatelli and Moss, their respective egos come with their own zip codes, and their reversal by Knight, back first. Sabatelli slams into the corner.
Tuck has some gas left in the tank still. He's got to make his way to that corner. Dozovic is ready.
Oh, Sabatini trying to stop him, couldn't get there.
And Dozer drives right over Sabatelli and Moss.
Tom Stainbro, here we go.
Avalanche in the corner by Dozovic. And the NXT Universe anticipating. Oh yeah, the Caterpillar!
There it is.
And the big elbow drop by Dozovic. Lateral press, hooks a leg. And Riddick Moss with a double sledgehammer to keep this match going. Oh, quick roll up here by
There we go.
This is how they won last
His
time.
feet on the ropes. Oh, but this time the referee
Thank you.
sees it. Oh, headbutt by Dozovic.
Great ring awareness from the referee to see that.
Knight is the legal man.
Oh,
And he just wiped out Moss.
get him, Tucky.
The tag was made. Knight's the legal man.
That's a lot of weight.
Wow. And an assisted power slam, and that is it.
Here are your winners, Heavy Machinery!
The biggest tag team in NXT with one of the biggest splashes you will see as Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovic avenge a tainted loss to Riddick Moss and Tino Sabatelli.
This is how it went down. First of all, there was think that history would repeat itself, but instead, referee Drake Wirtz was in the right place to see the feet on the ropes.
Check out Tucker Knight putting that athleticism on display, taking out Riddick Moss out of the equation. But when you get hit with 650-some pounds,
The compactor.
there is no way you're kicking out of it. I don't care if you're Tino Sabatelli.
Knight and Dozovic feeling the love from the NXT Universe as they continue their march to NXT Tag Team Championship contention.
Oh, wow.
Riddick Moss taking umbrage with the way the match with Heavy Machinery played out, walking out on his partner, Tino Sabatelli.
I got to tell you, man, I didn't see this coming. Riddick Moss is leaving his boy Tino high and dry.
Oh, he's going to have to drive that Maserati home on his own tonight.
Despite a preternatural performance in the main event at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, Johnny Gargano failed to become NXT champion. Gargano's had time to contemplate the soul-crushing defeat and what transpired after the match. Johnny Wrestling will address the NXT Universe for the first time since that fateful night in Philly next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Johnny Gargano!
Johnny Wrestling receiving a hero's welcome here at Center Stage in Atlanta, following one of the greatest matches in NXT history, and yet his best once again against Andrade Cien Almas was not enough, Percy.
I mean, look, Johnny Gargano can hold his head high, even though the outcome was not what he expected in Philadelphia. As you can see, the NXT Universe has Mr. Wrestling's back.
A heartbreaking 0 for 3 against Almas, as Johnny Gargano literally scratched and clawed his way to the #1 contendership and came oh so close to realizing his childhood dream.
It's been a hell of a month. I went into Philly the most confident I've ever been. I brought my family. It was gonna be my moment. I knew I was winning that match. I saw myself standing right here as NXT champion. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and it sucks. It sucks. But coming out here and getting that reaction from you guys, it is very, very obviously.
Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Wrestling!
Hey, it's obvious to me now that what I earned that night means more than a championship. I earned your guys' respect. I had the match of a lifetime. And at my lowest of lows, you guys picked me up and made me realize, title or no title, I am exactly who I say I am. I am Johnny Gargano. I am Johnny freaking Wrestling. Takeover Philadelphia will be a night that I will never forget. But you know what else I'll never forget? A crutch shot to the back. I've bit my tongue since Takeover Chicago. But you know what? Tommaso Ciampa! I'm coming for you! Face to face, man to man, one on one. Why don't you come?
I guess the champ Andrade Cien Almas has got something to say.
Andrade Cien Almas sitting on top of the world after defeating Johnny Gargano for the 3rd straight time to retain the NXT title at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. And yet here, Johnny Gargano spilling his heart out, Nigel, challenging Tommaso Ciampa, and the champ wanted to make his presence known.
Oh, he's got something to tell him. Clearly.
I mean, how can you be surprised, though, with a man who names himself El Idolo?
And of course, Almas escorted to the ring by his business associate, Zelina Vega, who got a taste of her own medicine courtesy of Johnny Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, to even the playing field in that regard. But this rivalry, as it stands right now, lopsided in the favor of the NXT Campeón.
I mean, I'd say so. I mean, Gargano's never beaten Andrade.
anything. Okay, you shouldn't even be out here. Okay, he should be out here with a parade and confetti instead of listening to you complain about how you lost. You didn't prove anything other than the fact that you're a loser. Ciampa had nothing to do with you losing. Because the NXT champion, Andrade Cien Almas, has beaten you again and again and again. You're not Johnny Wrestling. You're Johnny Loser.
Zelina, you know, my favorite part about TakeOver Philadelphia was earning their respect. My second favorite part is when my wife hopped the guardrail and beat the hell out of you.
And here comes Johnny Gargano's significant other, Candice LeRae, who is picking things up where we left off at TakeOver Philadelphia with Zelina Vega and Gargano going after the NXT champion, Andrade Cien Almas. The playing field now even when it comes to this rivalry in terms of numbers.
I'm so sick of you! I'm sick of the two of you! What's it gonna take, huh? What's it gonna take to get rid of you? We've beaten you 3 times, Johnny! Okay, even your best friend left you. You're the worst. What is it gonna take to
You
get
want
rid
me
of
gone?
you?
You want me gone? Give me another shot at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Give me
want?
another shot, yeah.
So let me just make this clear. We give you a championship match, but if you lose, you leave NXT for good.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that bet. If I can't win the NXT championship, I'll leave NXT.
What the?
What?
Wow.
You guys, Johnny Gargano is willing to put up his livelihood and willing to put up the only thing he has ever cared about for the NXT championship.
That's beyond outrageous. Come on now.
Even his wife doesn't believe it.
He may live to regret that.
The stakes have never been higher for Johnny Gargano.
On that topic, Morrow, ever since arriving at NXT, Shayna Baszler has raised the stakes in the NXT women's division to new, arguably dangerous levels. We had a chance to catch up with the submission magician earlier today.
It only took 1 month for me to become the most feared woman that NXT's ever seen. You don't believe me? Go ask Dakota Kai. Go ask Aaliyah. Go ask anybody at the go ask Ember. Everybody knows that if you get in the ring with me, you have 3 choices. Tap, nap, or snap.
That being said, Ember Moon did retain her championship at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. So what's next for...
There is no what's next. You want a headline? I'll tell you. There is not going to be a rematch because Ember Moon is scared. She knows that if she gets in the ring with me, I'm taking her title. I already ripped her arm out of socket. She got off lucky last time, and she knows it. She won't get in there with me. She's not a real champion. You go tell her I said that.
Someone else looking to end the title reign, Sanity. But they're going to have to wait on that title rematch because tonight, courtesy of General Manager Mr. William Regal, there's a 6-man tag team match. And it's Tornado Rules. It's Sanity versus the Undisputed Era. And that's tonight.
A young lady who's been running through her opponents like a tornado, Bianca Belair, will attempt to continue her ascension in the NXT Women's Division. Next. Make sure you set your DVRs for what promises to be another NXT Instant Classic. In just 7 days, Pete Dunne will defend the WWE United Kingdom Championship against Roderick Strong, who is looking to become the first American-born title holder. Now, right now, Tyler Bate is standing by to talk about his missed opportunity to regain the title.
Tyler Bate, frustrating loss to Roderick Strong last week. One less step towards the UK Championship. Talk about that feeling.
Well, it's difficult to not get upset about these things, but credit is given where credit is due. Congratulations, Roderick Strong. You've earned yourself a chance to face Pete Dunne for the UK Championship. But don't count me out just yet, because I'm going to be watching that match very closely.
Now, on a positive note, we saw in the NXT TakeOver pre-show, you did win Match of the Year, voted on by the NXT Universe. Talk about that experience.
It's incredible. It's an amazing achievement, and I'm extremely proud of it. But as far as 2018 goes, I'm looking forward to having some more Match of the Years with NXT's best, like Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Velveteen Dream, Andrade Almas, and whoever else NXT has to offer.
We are set for action in the NXT Women's Division.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Make your way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
A young lady who's been treating her opponents like she has diplomatic immunity, Bianca Belair. Percy fancies herself the EST of NXT. What does that mean?
I mean, it makes sense to me. I'll gladly break it down for you. She is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest. She's the baddest in the land, hands down. And she's got the longest braid I have ever seen in my life. You should call her Rapunzel.
Yeah, known for that Bel hair whip.
The Fresh Princess Belair.
So what can you tell us about her opponent, Jessex Hill, Percy, as she extends her hand in sportsmanship?
Well, Jessex Hill's from Canton, GA. She's trained by Dory Funk, the legend.
WWE Hall of Famer.
You know it. She's a vet tech, 5-year vet in the game, in the sports entertainment industry.
And she's trying to gain the respect of Bianca Belair. Belair's got the grip advantage on Ripcord into the Argentine backbreaker rack. And the strength of this highly decorated college athlete on display.
Whoa. That was nothing for Bianca. You're talking about an athlete that can squat over 300 pounds, close to 315. That's impressive.
Modified burning hammer now picking her opponent up. An amazing display, the alley-oop, the fall-away powerbomb. Wow!
Good night.
Here's your winner, Bianca Belair.
That match lasted as long as most people's New Year's resolutions, and Belair, well, no secret, she is resolved to make it to the top of the NXT Women's Division in 2018.
What a dominant performance from Bianca Belair. I mean, have you ever seen something quite so impressive, Percy?
Not at all, man. She's just incredible at what she does in the ring. And I'm telling you, we got to keep our eyes on her in the future, because this is someone I believe can fight for the NXT Women's Championship down the line.
Big money moves being made by Bianca Belair. You know who else is making waves here in NXT? And not only NXT, but the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. The winner of the Mae Young Classic, Kairi Sane. The inaugural winner of the Mae Young Classic, Pirate Princess Kairi Sane.
NXT Kai-Sei is here.
Oh, wow! Kairi Sane has entered the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match.
Kairi Sane opened a lot of eyes during the Mae Young Classic, and it'll continue right here on this grand stage.
Known as Onna Kaizoku, the female pirate, continues her odyssey here towards the NXT Women's Championship.
Bon voyage.
We began the show with a brawl between the Undisputed Era and Sanity, and we will culminate this hour of black and yellow brand power with pandemonium in the form of a Tornado Rules six-man match pitting Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane against Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. All 6 NXT superstars will be in the ring at the same time. No disqualification, no countout. The first person to score a pinfall or submission in the ring will win the match for his team. It goes down next.
I don't know that I delivered the way I should have. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. How do I get back up? I don't know.
I can't shake it. I'm so upset. I want to be the face of that company. So unhappy. I took that as a failure.
I get in my own head. Too much.
The last 12 months have been ups and downs and highs and lows. Up until WrestleMania, I really wasn't having any lows. Everybody shows up at WrestleMania hoping to steal the show.
Start to look in the future and think it'll all be good. Well, I'm talking about.
I'm kind of never happy with my career. I always need more. The last 12 months of my career have been quite a ride.
After prevailing in an epic Extreme Rules match against Adam Cole, the stoic Dutch striking machine Aleister Black returns to NXT TV next week. Moments ago, NXT Women's Champ Ember Moon used a portion of her 280 Twitter characters to let her arch nemesis Shayna Baszler know that the She-Non caught Baszler's comments from earlier today. And despite not being at 100% following their brutal battle at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, Moon has been medically cleared to compete, and Moon let it be known that the time and place for her to defend her title against Baszler is next week.
The following contest is a six-man tornado tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Sanity!
We were supposed to kick off this show with a rematch for the NXT Tag Team titles between the Tag Team Champions, Undisputed Era's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, and Sanity. But Sanity decided to deliver a receipt to the Undisputed Era for their brazen behavior in the past.
But I can't even blame Sanity. You know these guys are absolutely insane. They weren't trying to wait for the match to start. They're trying to get that payback for what happened with Undisputed Era before their scheduled rematch weeks ago.
And Nigel, the enmity has reached such a level that Sanity was willing to risk their NXT Tag Team title rematch to get their hands on Undisputed Era.
I'll be honest, Mo, I think this has gone beyond titles now. This is, to Sanity, let's just put it simply, Sanity and the Undisputed Era cannot coexist in NXT anymore.
And their opponents, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, along with Adam Cole, the Undisputed Era!
They have been a shock to the NXT system since they really made their presence known at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, spoiling Sanity's celebration when Sanity defeated Authors of Pain to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions. It was about a month ago that Fish and O'Reilly defeated Sanity for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And of course, who will ever forget their interactions during the first ever War Games match?
That was something crazy, but keep in mind, man, Undisputed Era will do whatever it takes to make sure they keep the NXT tag titles in their hands. But you got to think, too, I wonder, I see 3 of them over there, but what kind of condition is Adam Cole in?
Whoa! And again, this time the bell rings. All 6 individuals compete at once. No disqualification, no countout. Whoever scores a pinfall or submission in the ring for his team, they will be determined the winner of the 6-man Tornado Rules match.
So expect action all over the arena. No tags needed. So the advantage goes to whichever team can start teaming up together.
But you got to think, though, the X factor in this match has got to be the Beast of Belfast, Killian Dane. You saw him in War Games, you saw him perform there. It seems like the greater the numbers, the better his performance.
And of course, Adam Cole's now on the outside, always looking for the easy way out. He was a pivotal factor as well, winning War Games for the Undisputed Era.
And I wonder with Adam Cole, I know TakeOver was 2 weeks ago, but what condition is his back in? Is he 100%?
Well, that's it. All 6 superstars, recent experience in taking it to the extreme as Alexander Wolf drives Kyle O'Reilly's forehead into the broadcast table. Cole battling Aleister Black at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, an Extreme Rules match. And now Cole ground and pound on Eric Young.
Keep in mind, also, Adam Cole entered number 23 in the Royal Rumble.
It has been complete pandemonium during this Tornado Rules 6-man match.
The most athletic and charismatic superstars in WWE compete in live mixed tag team action.
WWE Mixed Match Challenge, live Tuesdays on Facebook Watch.
A Pier 6 brawl to close this edition of NXT TV Undisputed Era against Sanity. Not about the titles tonight, Nigel. It's about doing the most damage possible to your mortal enemy.
Bobby Fish has ate the announce that's face first.
It's about 2 teams that can't get along, and if you can't get along, you gotta get it on.
What's going on over there?
Killian Dane working on Bobby Fish. Wolf has a steel chair. Meanwhile, Eric Young has a table.
Oh, no.
Oh!
We've got hardware.
And it's hard to keep track of all the carnage here at center stage. Looking for the suplex. Oh, the knee by Adam Cole. And he drives Young shoulder first into the stairs. Oh, a swing and a miss for Alexander Wolf.
Sanity have the lion's share of the offense so far. Well, look at those knee strikes to the brace of the nose.
The well-trained Muay Thai knee strikes of Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, and a running meteor off the apron by O'Reilly. driving the knee through Wolf. Meanwhile, in the ring, Dane continues to put the pressure on Bobby Fish. Killian Dane, stinger splash.
Fish is in a world of hurt. Whoa, wait.
This is going down all over this place.
And wow, they're taking it outside. They're taking it to the catacombs of center stage.
This is going down. This is going down all over this place.
Again, no disqualifications, no count out. The bowels of the center stage theater in Atlanta's where the action is in the ring. Moonsault by Fish. And Bobby Fish almost vanquished Killian Dane. Nowhere is safe here tonight in Atlanta with this Tornado Rules match as the antipathy between these 6 superstars has reached the boiling point.
Guys, a lot of action is happening behind us backstage, but it's important, it's imperative to pay attention on what's going down in the ring. That's where the win can occur.
Exactly, Percy. The only area that really matters is the ring, and Bobby Fish with that kendo stick.
Oh, he took too long.
Oh my.
Get out of there, Bobby.
Now Fish putting on his track shoes, looking to escape the wrath of the Beast of Belfast.
Keep going.
It's a smart move by Bobby Fish. Keep going, yeah.
Oh! Fish with a forearm smash on deep. Speaking of educated, Killian Dane just cracked the jaw of Bobby Fish.
Oh my goodness, put him flat on his back.
What?
Dane with the monster Bill! The more extreme the conditions, the more Killian Dane rises to the challenge. Killian Dane is a one-man wrecking crew in this Tornado Rules 6-man match. Killian Dane now has his mitts on Adam Cole, the loose leader of the Undisputed Era, after he wiped out Bobby Fish.
Man, wiped him out. That's an understatement. He sent Fish packing on a trip with no luggage.
Dane mocking Adam Cole's catchphrase.
Oh, man.
And Adam Cole caught that large hand of Killian Dane across the face.
Cole can't even defend himself right now.
Well, he's got no one to help him either. We just saw Fish and O'Reilly prone on the outside.
Cole with a step-up Enziguri.
Oh, Cole helped
leaping
himself.
Enziguri on Dane, but immediately Alexander Wolf attacking Cole. He ducked underneath that Enziguri.
Oh, high ankle.
Sit-out power bomb for the count of 2 as Kyle O'Reilly managed to break up that pinfall attempt.
If it wasn't for Kyle O'Reilly, man, that might have been it.
And now the NXT Tag Team Champions Fish and O'Reilly ganging up on Alexander Wolf in the corner.
This is where these two excel.
Exploder suplex.
Back and forth, using the speed.
North-south cover, running senton across the back of Fish by Dane.
Killian Dane using his size, I'm talking about.
Killian Dane is always the difference maker in this match.
Unbelievable Michinoku driver into Bobby Fish. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And
my goodness.
Adam Cole with the super kick to stave off the victory for Sanity. But Killian Dane continues to add to his highlight reel. And the diving elbow by Eric Young catches Cole right before the referee was about to hit the mat for the third time. What a match!
Look at all the bodies just laid out and scattered throughout the ring.
The NXT Universe showing its approbation for these 6 NXT superstars.
No titles on the line, but that's just how personal it has gotten between these two outfits.
And we have witnessed just how personal it is with the hard-hitting offense. Eric Young sidestepped a super kick, then delivered one to Cole. O'Reilly doubles over Young, and smash!
Oh, swinging a
Here we
miss.
go! Oh, and the German suplex by the German Wolf. Samoan drop by Bobby Fish, and they're bringing out the heavy artillery.
My Lord.
Discus lariat by Killian Dane.
I mean, turning Fish inside out.
Oh! Big boot to the face of Cole as he crashes hard to the outside.
Look at the smile on the face of Killian Dane.
And again, the Beast of Belfast in control in this match.
Deceptively agile, deceptively quick. Killian Dane. Oh! Rolling senton right through the table.
I mean, bodies just all over the place.
And Adam Cole may have just eliminated Killian Dane from becoming an even bigger force in this match.
That's certainly maybe the difference maker in this match. If Adam Cole can capitalize now, all 3 members of the Undisputed Era in the ring.
Adam Cole has made it a career of exploiting opportunity.
Wolf could be in trouble right here.
And now all 3 members of the Undisputed Era.
Pack mentality going to work on Wolf.
They gotta put him away now when they have the advantage.
And it's the strength in numbers for Fish, O'Reilly, and Cole. Alexander Wolf desperately trying to stave off this attack, was able to duck under the way.
Here we go.
Oh, and he just nailed Cole with a kick.
A little bit of a miscue. That's what Wolf needs to get back in this thing.
Oh, beautiful European uppercut by Wolf.
Somehow, Alexander Wolf is getting the better of the whole of the Undisputed Era.
Trying to super kick by Cole. Total elimination.
That's it,
That's got to be it right here.
It looks like Kyle O'Reilly may have tweaked his knee, and here's Eric Young with a kendo stick. Attacking the ribs and the back of O'Reilly. Eric Young just ate another super kick from Cole.
Young was swinging for the fences before he got caught with that super kick to the jaw.
This is what the black and yellow brand is all about, as these 6 NXT superstars making each other black and blue in this 6-man tag team Tornado Rules match. Fish going for the cover.
Oh my goodness.
Eric Young able to escape.
Frustration on the face of Adam Cole.
And Killian Dane, meanwhile, in the background, desperately trying to get back in the ring.
How tough is Eric Young?
The Undisputed Era trying to figure out what do they have to do to beat Sanity.
What the mistake is made now because the monster's back in here. He'll take it
And
all.
Killian Dane wants all 3. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, wow! Dane explodes.
He's fired up now.
A drive of crushing lariats by Killian Dane. Fireman's carry slam by Dane. Oh, and the unbelievable drop kick senton combination.
And I think, whoa, just
Running
2 minutes
divide,
ago.
the divide by Dane.
We've seen this man go through a table. Now he's back in the ring, clearing house.
And on this night, he is once again the Great Dane.
Ulster plantation.
Call it.
What a match!
Wow.
Here are your winners, Sanity!
Killian Dane, once again the MVP of Sanity, as he took care of all 3 members of the Undisputed Era in picking up the victory for Sanity in this 6-man Tornado Rules match. It was a modicum of revenge for everything the Undisputed Era has done to try to get the better of Sanity.
I believe Sanity got their pound of flesh tonight.
And Nigel, you know that Sanity now wants to run it back like they deserve. They want that opportunity to become 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions. An amazing 6-man Tornado Rules confrontation. In the end, Sanity stands tall thanks to the Great Dane.